Okay, question 4. So, what are we asked? Is the college correct? So that's going to be yes or no, and show why. And I can see that down here, I've got part 2, which is that I need to do a reverse calculation to do a check. So it's not only telling me to do a check, it's telling me how I need to do it. So is the college correct? So last year, 123 students. So last year, 123 students left a college with a pass in English. This year, 27 more than last year left the college with a pass in English. So we can see the structure here. Left a college with a pass in English, left the college with a pass in English. Okay, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. That's just what it's about. So last year, 123 students. This year, 27 more. And the college says the number has increased by 24%. Okay, so is adding 27 more 24%? That's kind of what we're being asked, really, isn't it? Okay, so what maths have we got here? Well, it's really percentages. Have we got anything else other than percentages? Okay, we've got the increase. Could be adding that. This really is just a percentages question. So let's see what we could do. There are a number of ways that we can approach this. So one of them could be to say, let's see what the college has said. So we could go sort of college, that they say it's a 24% increase. So we could say 24% of 123. So we could go away and do that calculation. We could do an actual calculation, and we could say what percentage is 27. So that would mean let's see what 27 out of 123 looks like. Okay, let's go to our calculator and do those calculations and see where we end up. Okay, so here's my first one there. You can see on the calculator 24% of 123. So just so we're clear, these are two different methods that I'm doing here. So in my if I've done this method here, is the college correct? You would say no. A 24% increase would mean more than 27, because we've said it's 29.52. Let's look at this calculation here. Now we need a bit of fluency in our work here. So that's giving me the answer as a decimal. Let me just write it. I'm just going to write it to two significant figures there. Now that's coming out as a decimal. So let's now write that as a percentage. If you're not sure how to do that, then let's go practice our decimal to percentage conversion. And in this instance here, our explanation would be no, this is a 22% increase. Okay, so we've got two different ways of doing it. We either say, what does a 24% increase represent, and compare our answer with the 27, or we work out what the percentage is and compare it with what the colleges said. So two different ways of doing that problem. We've definitely been asked to do a reverse calculation. What I would do here, I'm just going to call them C and A reverse calculation for my two methods here. In this instance, in the college method, I did a multiplication, so my reverse calculation is going to have to be a division. So I'm going to do 29.52 divided by 123 equals, and that's going to come out as 0.24, which is 24%. So that's okay. In the actual calculation, I did a division, so my reverse calculation will be a multiplication. So 0.2 times 123 equals 27. Okay, so in both of those instances, my check has worked out absolutely fine. So happy that everything's gone okay there.